Hi, I'm Dr. David Anton, the author of Adventures with Hugo, and these are my answers to 7 questions about the book. Well, I'm a doctor, and in the course of my practice I saw lots of people with addictions, and I saw the effects of their addictions on their families. And there's a lot of literature, there are a lot of ways of helping people in those situations that are out there. But none of them were humorous, or at least none of the ones I found were humorous. And I just thought that it would be very helpful perhaps to introduce some of the concepts of addiction and some of the ways in which addicts live their lives, but do it with humor. And since Hugo, the character in the book, is the most food-addicted Labrador I have ever met, I decided to write the book around Hugo. Well, I'm not sure you really do get into the mind of an animal. What you do is you project being human into the mind of the animal, and that's what makes it interesting. But my kids tell me that I have done that ever since they were absolutely tiny. And I know when it started, because when I was a child, we had a program on television where we had a man called Johnny Morris, who was a zookeeper at Bristol Zoo, and he used to voice over in a very humorous way what animals were doing. Yes, no, there is a part of me in that. Certainly in the way in which I interact with Hugo, but it's also drawn from all sorts of threads. The Hugo side of it is drawn in part from people who I knew. An awful lot of what Hugo's tastes are in the book are tastes of mine. I love cooking. I do the cooking at home, but the other food is curry. I love curry. I was brought up on curry, and Hugo acquires quite a taste for it when he's living on the streets in Soho. Well, I started out with the intention of writing it for young adults, but had it read by young people who are 10, 11, and they have thoroughly enjoyed it as a story. And in fact, at the moment, I'm writing the sequel to the story, and there are 2 young people in particular I know are always pestering me to read them the next chapter. Well, I think it's a good read for everybody. It's a fun book to take to the beach, or a fun book to put in somebody's Christmas stocking. And it's an easy read. And somebody said to me, which was really nice, it's said to be a kind read that works below just being a story about a hopelessly food-addicted Labrador, because it's a book for people who have to live with addiction or with an addict in their lives. And it explains some of the concepts of addiction and what it does to people's lives. The book is available on Amazon, either as a hard copy, like this is the paperback, or as an electronic version through Kindle, Kobe, Smashwords.